Very excited.
Yeah.
Of course, David's gonna win, right?
We're trying to promote more young people in Hawaii to come out and vote and trying to get a name out there for David Ige at the same time.
I'm super excited for everything that's gonna happen.
Actually, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm thinking that it's going to be a favorable outcome for us.
Well, we're excited. We're, still anxious because we don't know how the first printout is going to be. But we're hopeful that he does well.
Random thoughts. David Ige, 20%. No, excuse me. I'm going to say 16%. We win. At least 16%.
Oh, I'm so excited that David's going to be the next governor. We know he's going to win all the way. So, yay, David!
He will make a great, great governor.
I'm feeling optimistic, and I'm also feeling a little hungry.
Choo-choo is going home now.
All right, it looks like we've got the first numbers coming in. Let's go to the Capitol and Gina Mangieri. Gina?
Ige leads Iona 52% to 33%. Ige in the lead in the race for governor.
David Ige is leading Duke Iona quite handily in this first printout. Democrats firmly in control after the first printout. Ige ahead of Iona by almost 20%.
Very exciting. The hard work of the volunteers and everybody across the state that helped.
It's a great night. And it's going to get greater yet. Yes.
No, just happy. The right thing happened for the right guy and right people.
I can't believe it, but I'm elated that we got the best man.
The first printout was wonderful, 53%. We know we're going to win. He's always been good for his word, very trustworthy, very honorable, sincere in what he told us.
I'm really excited about tonight. David's a classmate. He's an alumni from Pro City. And you know, he's the most deserving person I can think of for governor. And I'm so proud to know that he's going to do everything he says. He's going to make the state happy.
I am ecstatic. I'm so happy, glad, thrilled. Not enough adjectives in the English language to tell everyone how happy we really are. But thank you to all the volunteers, all the people. That was the best part about David. He made all these people come together. I've never seen anything like this in a long, long time. Now time for everybody to go imuakako now. We're going to go forward, get a lot done.
The governor's race is looking real good after the first printout. I am very, very happy that the governorship will be retained by a Democrat, and a good Democrat.
I gather that all of our guys are winning, so I'm feeling pretty good because I just spent since 7 in the morning holding signs for Mark Takai and for Matt Lopresti out in Eva, and it is hot in Eva. But it's all worth it. We got a lot more people to the polls, we generated some excitement, and I'm happy the Sierra Club played some sort of a role to get people out.
We're going to turn up the sound feed on the television so you can kind of get an idea of what's going out there. So let's do that now.
Some of the votes, the races appear to be runaway contests already. Here we have the numbers. David Ige's lead widened over Duke Iona.
Gina, let's jump over now to Ige headquarters and Jai Cunningham. Jai?
Gina giving those numbers, and numbers that were received with very warm applause here at the Ige headquarters. Lynn Kenton, she's a spokesperson. 17-point lead after that second printout. And as Gina was saying, more than 200,000 total votes. That's a lot of votes. How you feel?
Well, we're happy that 200,000 people have gotten out and voted, but she said it was 50%. So I know David Ige, he'd like to really hear what the other 200,000 people have to say. So we're going to wait a little bit longer.
My understanding is that he and his running mate, Shan Tsutsui, may be in the building?
They are still with their family, including parents and children that came from the East Coast to be with their mom and dad and the Tsutsui's young children. So they're all together right now.
Okay, I was going to say, because obviously his two daughters and his son were very much a part of this campaign. We saw that earlier in the summertime when they were at the primary election night. The importance for him, his children, and the message that he wanted to say about trying to not necessarily have to send them away to go to college or send them away for jobs, it's sort of brain drain. Do you think that's something that resonates with folks?
I think that it resonates with all of us here, Jai. If we have children, or some of us go away and come back home, that, to really strive to make Hawaii's economy better and create great jobs so our children and our families can stay here. And that is really something that Senator Ige and Shan Tsutsui have worked for. Shan has the young ones coming up, and David has children going to exit college soon and hopefully come back home and enter the business community here.
Cautiously optimistic, do we continue to use those two words, or could we take away the cautiously?
Well, we're very pleased. David and his family and his volunteers across the state have just worked so hard and to get the message out. As you know, we're the true grassroots campaign, and he's gone to so many coffees and so many people have opened their doors. So we're happy to see the turnout. But again, David really loves, to hear what the public has to say, and I know that we'll want to wait to see what the other 200,000 voters have done tonight.
All right, Lynn Kenton, thank you very much with the David Ige campaign.
I feel very, very good. The work that has been done by our volunteers, like I've been telling everybody, we had a true grassroots campaign. We didn't just say it, we did the work. People like you guys are here, Dennis behind the camera volunteering his time, everybody volunteering to get David elected across the state, and this is, we hope, what continues throughout the night.
It certainly does look good for Senator Ige.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Governor David
Thank you guys for all the effort. We really appreciate, Shannon and I really appreciate the work. We are very encouraged by the first two printouts. But we do know that there are many, many votes more to be counted. So we certainly hope that the trend continues for the rest of the night. We wanted to give a shout out to all of our supporters on the neighbor islands. Shannon and I were talking about it. We definitely wanted to be on each and every island. So we did want to give a shout out to all of our supporters who are on the neighbor islands and have really been out working the grassroots, sign waving, doing rice dinners and all of that. And we did want to, we are encouraged by the first two printouts. We hope the trend continues, but we do know that there are many, many more votes to be counted. So thank you very much for all of your efforts. There's lots more proof. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, they will be back, but in the tradition that won him this election, the humbleness of the man, he said, let's wait till all the votes are counted. And I think that shows a lot about our next governor. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's hear it for everybody.
just tell you right now, I heard it from my producers in my ear. Hawaii News Now is calling the race for Governor-elect David Ige.
That's incredible. Thanks, Chris. That's incredible.
Amazing night ahead. Amazing night for you. Amazing campaign. Congratulations. I'm sure we'll be talking more throughout the evening. There you have it. Governor-elect is weird, but go share the good news, Keith.
Thank you, Chris.
All right.
Thanks very much.
I'm just thrilled that the voters didn't listen to the Republican spin doctors and the nasty tricks they played. The voters know that David Ige, Shan Tsutsui have the heart of the people as their priority.
Oh, I'm feeling great. The results look good to me. Really happy about all the work that Hawaii people have put into this campaign. And I think they're going to feel happy at the results.
Our man won. A big victory for him, and I think that he'll do a good job as governor.
Oh, I'm very happy, and I'm happy for all the people who gathered here because they worked so hard to make this possible. And I'm especially happy because we are going to have such a good governor. He's going to be a very, very good governor.
We've been in David Ige's campaign for many months. We were in charge of the Stew and Rice Committee, and we had many stew and rices. And I think that's what did it for David. He didn't have much money, but I think the people realize that he is a very good leader. We had him in school. We were his teachers when he was at Pro City High School. So that's our connection with him. And there are about 12 retired teachers who are in his campaign. And we are ecstatic.
I was one of David's teachers also. And I'm very pleased. I'm just ecstatic tonight with the results so far. And we're hoping for David and for Mark, because both boys are our graduates from Pro City High School. So we're very happy, and I'm all excited about the results so far, yeah.
Well, I think David really comes across as being a very genuine human being. I mean, his values, his integrity, and about respecting people. He's able to listen. I think he's able to be a collaborator, and the teachers recognize that. So I think that his demeanor and his down-to-earth approach on things and be able to listen to concerns, I think that really resonated very well with our teachers, and I think that was the key. Congratulations, David. We really think that you're going to do really well for the state of Hawaii, and we're going to be behind you 100%.
I said, are you ready, ladies and gentlemen, to meet your new governor and the lieutenant governor? Please help me welcome Governor David Ige and family, and Lieutenant Governor Shan Tsutsui and family.
Thank you. Aloha. You know, I know it's been a long night, and I wanted to thank all of you for being patient here. You know, this journey started 16 months ago, and it really has been remarkable. And I just wanted to thank you once again for one more evening of hanging in there, being steady, and being with us. So, from all of our families, we wanted to thank each and every one of you for the hours and hours that you've put into this campaign. It really, truly has been a remarkable journey. Our families wanted to thank all of you for being with us every step of the way, because we know that we could never do it without you. So thank you very much. We do know that there are a few votes to be counted, but we wanted to come out here because it has been a long evening, and you have been so very patient. But this campaign really started a number of months ago, and it really has been grassroots and focused on you, each and every one of you. We knew that we had big challenges to be met, and we all thank all of you for stepping up to that challenge. So thank you very much for your commitment. We all here are so excited for all of you, for all of the thousands and thousands of volunteers all across the state who joined this campaign, who have done the phone calls, the thousands of phone calls, the thousands of hours of sign waving, the yard signs, the banners, all of those elements that really meant so much to our campaign. We wanted to thank each and every one of you for your commitment and your help and your support to make this team happen. So thank you again. I wanted to give a shout out for many of you who have been with us from the very beginning, working each and every day. I wanted to thank all of our congressional delegation and the rest of the Democratic team who really came forward to help us move forward, move the campaign forward, pull everything together. So Maisie, Brian, why don't you guys come up? This is the first election since the passing of Senator Inouye. And really, this is about the party of the future. I wanted to thank my colleagues here. Thanks Shan Tsutsui for being such a tremendous partner in all of this. I wanted to thank all of the neighbor island supporters. I know and I hope you're still watching out there on Maui, Kauai, Big Island. You guys really earned this as well, so thank you very much for all of your hours. We know that campaigns are about people, and this election, more than any other, proved that it's still people to people in the Democratic Party. So thank you very much. Thank you for being there when it really counted.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, all our hard work has paid off. There's the proof. Democrats coming together.
Future Governor Ige, Lieutenant Governor Tsutsui, good job.
I'm very, very happy tonight. I think it's been a good campaign. I don't think anybody expected David Ige to do so well. Winning the primary by a lopsided number, just everybody working together to elect a new governor for the state of Hawaii. I'm really optimistic as to what's going to happen in the years to come.
This was a race that could have gone any way because a three-way race, it could have a spoiler.
We took out both Iona and Hanneman with one quick swipe. I just feel ecstatic.
I am very happy that the soon-to-be Governor Ige won the general election. I'm very excited for the Democratic Party of Hawaii as a whole.
I think this is awesome, and I think that, David has really demonstrated that he cares about people, and tonight's vote really affirms that.
The state senator, chair of the Senate Ways and Means Committee, who many of the voters had never heard of when he challenged Neil Abercrombie.
I know, what a remarkable story. If you had told someone a year ago that David Ige would be the next governor of Hawaii, they never would have believed you. He did a very careful campaign, he talked to a lot of voters, and here he is, people have supported him tremendously. I mean, I don't think we expected him to do quite this well, and he has. So, I mean, this is really a testament to what a great campaign David Ige ran. And David Ige has promised that with all of his experience as chair of the Ways and Means Committee, the friendships he has with other legislators, he will be able to get policy accomplished in a calm and controlled fashion. And I think that's what voters want.
We have David Ige standing by with our Jai Cunningham. Jai?
Hey, thank you, Joe. If you listen to the song in the background, don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Well, tomorrow, when this gentleman wakes up, he will read the headlines that he is the new governor, the next governor of the great state of Hawaii, and that would be Governor-elect David Ige. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It is such an exciting evening tonight.
Okay, I thought it was a very touching moment when you were on stage. You had your two daughters and your son with you. they have been busy campers because they came back to help Dad out because they've got their own lives that they're sort of living. And you said, boy, one of them's headed out tomorrow?
Yeah, all three of them are heading out tomorrow. You know, this campaign started with friends and family. As you know, there were many odds against us. We are so thankful that the people of Hawaii opened their hearts and their homes to our campaign. Most importantly, we had thousands of dedicated volunteers all across the state. You know, starting with the teachers, Governor Ariyoshi, Governor Cayetano, and we picked up more and more support. Senator Akaka and the rest of the Democrats jumped on board.
I know that tonight you're celebrating, as you should be. Some of the things that you want to work on, what do you think are sort of at the top of the list when it comes to being our next governor?
It really is about assembling a team to help us do the job. It's finding the best, most qualified people, people who are committed to the guiding principles of the campaign, being open and honest in communicating, being respectful and willing to listen to all views, and then most importantly, doing the right thing the right way. We do want to take action to move our state forward. It's about re-engaging the community, being committed to having the community be part of the solution, but most importantly, finding common ground that can move our communities forward.
I know you have your 3 children that are away at college. You would love to see them maybe come back home and work here and not necessarily have to make a living and carve out a life on the mainland.
You know, they came all back on Saturday to rejoin the campaign for the last few days. You know, for the first time on Sunday, we had dinner together with my mother-in-law, and they really talked about coming back and making a life here in Hawaii. So it is exciting. You know, that's what this campaign was about. It really was about the future of Hawaii, about really setting a new course and being focused on giving our young people the opportunities for them to work, live, and enjoy being part of Hawaii.
I got to ask you this one last question. A year ago, I don't think most people would have thought, yeah, David Ige is our next governor. How in the world did you get this done? Because you took on an incumbent Democratic governor. That was rare ground.
We were so fortunate to have so many volunteers really committed to helping me get elected. It started with my family, of course, friends and family, and they all joined. But it started with teachers. You know, I had more than a dozen teachers, my former teachers from elementary, middle school, high school, all joining the campaign. And my classmates in high school and college all joined. It was truly an amazing campaign. It really was about changing the course of Hawaii.
David Ige, he has been elected our next governor, a new governor. So congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
All right, that's been the story here. You know, we've talked on that national level about this sort of Republican swell. It's certainly not the case here tonight because this Democrat was able to hold off the Republican challenger by a significant amount of votes. All right, been live all evening long here at the Japanese Cultural Center.
That's the drink from the Salty Islands where
So we're going to go to Catherine Cruz with him right now.
That's right. We're standing here with Governor-elect David Ige. How does that sound? Did you get used to that?
It certainly can. You know, it was such a tremendous effort by our thousands of volunteers all across the state. It really is rewarding to see their efforts rewarded.
And you've got a lot of work ahead of you. I know Governor Waihee was saying you've got to put a government together, a team to kind of lead you on.
You know, we have been focused on the election, working to get each and every vote out. So clearly, tomorrow we'll begin the process of building a government that engages the people, that really restores the public trust, really working to increase transparency, focus on education, and growing our economy.
Now, I know you were reluctant to talk about what you might do with the cabinet. There are a number of people I think maybe that be willing to serve. Have you thought about that? Had any conversations with them?
No, we haven't worked on any of the transition issues. You know, we're focused on the election. We will be starting to look at that tomorrow, and we'll be making an announcement in the next few days.
Is there a chance that you might tap some of your colleagues?
We'll be looking to assemble the best people that we can. We want to find leaders that share the basic core principles of being open and transparent, being listening and being respectful of all views, and then most importantly, doing the right thing the right way.
Is there anything else you want to say to your volunteers who saw you through the primary and now through the general?
Our families, Shan Tsutsui and our families are really thankful for the thousands of volunteers who really stepped forward to help with that campaign. As you know, we did not have the resources of our opponents, but it really was about the volunteers working every step of the way. We had so many people who never participated in campaigns before that were essential parts of our campaign that was so important to us.
Anything else you want to say?
I think it's really important that we elected a number of people who are collaborators and really look forward to working together for the people of Hawaii to really tackle the challenges and opportunities that lay before us.
Thank you very much and congratulations, Governor.
They were the very first people I knew.
There you have it from this camp.
That's the middle of my tutu.